Hello, welcome back to the Technical Beast server. And if you look this way, you'll see that not much has changed, apart from you notice the portal's moved. But if I look this way, it looks a little bit different. And that's pretty cool. So, this episode is called Blazed Power, or something along those lines, however imaginative I am when I get to actually writing the title. Because I went and made myself a level 5, tier 5 blaze spawner. They're very easy to pick up because you can just walk around the nether and pick up spawners with them. And you only need 5 spawners pretty much to get a full one. So I just wandered off miles away from everything else and picked some up. So I wouldn't disturb the rest of the guys with their ones. So these are awesome, and you could probably make this kill them a bit faster, but for the spawning, they only spawn inside, and they die pretty quick, and I get a endless amount of rods. So these ones come through. There's actually a bit bugged out where they don't actually show you the real amount, but this is how I've been powering my base. This is a blaze powered base at the moment, completely. And all of these are going into 3 MFEs. Oh, there's 2 or 4 actually. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm really overproducing energy now. And that's a good thing. And I've been doing tons of centrifuging and everything really. I've just been doing as much as I can. Been learning a lot. What I found is that if you get an item, and I'll just explain first of all, we've now upgraded to the version 6, we were in version 4 all the rest of the time. So a lot of the recipes have now come into place now. So basically I click on something and I just hit the U button and I work out what I make from it, and I probably make most of each thing, just to make sure that I'm covering everything. But as you just saw, we have been having some problems on the server. So we'll talk about the problems first. So we found that we were having some problems, we thought, with chunk loaders and just stress on the server for the memory. But we went to the end and we set up some the chunk loaders in the end to do some mining, and basically that crashed out the server. And we kept restarting it, and things like computer craft stuff. Okay, weren't working, and the memory, after a couple of minutes, the server would just shut down. And we managed to solve that by upgrading it and fiddling around with it. So no more chunk loaders in the end, not a good thing, as we are told that they are very forcible on the server. When they're doing it, they're forcing the chunks to load, and apparently it puts an awful lot of strain on the server, which makes complete sense. So we are limiting our use of chunk loaders, I think. But anyway, these blaze are awesome. Absolutely awesome, I love them, and I may actually get more than one spawner in the future and have them side by side and just get a huge amount of them at the moment, because at the moment I'm being a bit lazy and I went and filled up my turtles with lava, but then since then I've been filling them up with blaze rods. It's just far more lazy, and lazy is good. So what you notice here is a lot has changed, and I've been quite busy. So I've been collecting up tons and tons of items, and oh, you see some more stuff coming in already. I've been quite intensive on resource collecting, and it's paid off. I've got a huge amount of resources, and this giant hopper here you may think is a joke, but actually most of it is actually full still. Top one isn't, and I do know the hover mode, but I don't like it. See from up there, it's all filled. Top 2 empty, all the rest have got stuff in. So this has been working overtime for quite a long time, and just producing me stuff. And I've also got quite a lot of ores, and I've even got my electrum and everything else. And I've got tons of alloys, got tons of forcium. I've even got these rollers working and making me iron plates. I abused that and got tons of stuff from it. More iron plates there. All sorts of things, and I've been playing with lots of different ideas and all sorts of things, so that's why it looks a little bit of a mess, but it's all progress, I guarantee you. Check charge on that. So I did actually record 20 minutes already, which was really good footage, but then my microphone was muted. So, good game microphone, I accept that, we'll carry on. So I'm trying to repeat what I was doing already. So, as we're on version 6 now, I think these only came into version 6. I have my long full boots on, which is awesome. We also have the portal gun now, which no one's tried yet, and I think we're not going to be playing with it, because it's meant to be quite glitchy and everything else. I'm not sure. I haven't thought about it too much. But down here, it looks quite impressive. At least I think it does, especially with the glowing ores. So we just put ourselves down here. So my little turtle army working. There isn't that many of them. A lot of them working on 60 radius excavations. And yep, I know you can do custom scripts and everything else, but I'm just going for mass resource collecting, and I need it for all layers basically, apart from the first couple, which are mostly stone anyway. And I want to try and keep the landscape so that it's going to look pretty epic when you just come down here and it's just like, yep, la 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 la. Oh my gosh. I did make a mistake though. I had a spider spawner here reserved to get a spawner from it so that I could harvest some free string from falling, but it actually is actually meant to be like there in that water. Yeah, it's not there anymore. I had a turtle eat it up without thinking of it, and the entrance would have been here. So I was just like, oh, it may still be there, may still be there. Actually, use this hover mode. Where is it? Don't like too high gaps, I will admit. There you are. So I thought it may still be there, may still be there, may still be there. Oh, no, that's definitely gone. That's definitely gone. So a bit disappointed there, but under the original base, the main base, there are loads of spider spawners down there anyway. Mostly cave spiders, but I don't think that will matter if I drop them. So that would be okay to do it there, just for the string anyway, because I want to make all these bags and things you keep suggesting that I just don't have the resources for them, which is a bit sad now that I have all these ores, tons of ores, but no string. Yeah, and we haven't done any beekeeping yet, so I haven't had any wax and stuff from that, and I'm told you get lots of string from that. My little fun project here has actually been working. I've had it on now and then, it's made some diamonds. Just a cool little extra thing really. I changed this up to a macerator instead of a pulverizer because it was quicker, and I had the overclockers in here as well. Just a bit of fun, and this is all coming from the mining as it all gets forced over still. Flint, obsidian. And this node thing annoys me. I think it's meant to be coming from that. And I had a giant zombie up here once spawn and kill me, which was a bit depressing, but that's gone now. Haven't seen one since. So what I've got here, what else haven't I covered that I did last time? I've been helping out at the base, and I was trying to get Raven some fertilizer, and this is something I have to ask you guys. This fertilizer, does it actually do anything? Because I looked at fertilizer and I made a load of it, and apparently you can't use this for the fermenter things, for the biomass, and you're going to use this one, so I made some of that instead afterwards, but I was wondering what you can do with the other one. It's not on the too many items thing. And what have I got here? Yep. Centrifusing everything, I think I said that. Got my plutonium, my uranium. You kind of think where that's going with that. And this is what I did a minute ago. Before you guys joined me, I started making dark iron, which is what I said I'd do last time. And I sat there and I played around with it and I learned how to do it with the microphone muted. So I'll do it again and make sure there's nothing burnable near. I don't need any more, but just for you guys. This needs one hit, and I did 49 blocks in one hit over there. So first time I just sit there and I spammed it because I didn't think it was doing anything, and then I used up a whole one. So this has only had 3 uses on it, so I made far too many of them. Don't worry about that. And I got some I think it's electrolyte, electrum. Specifically to do my next part I wanted to do today, and that was making some energy cell frames because I want the redstone power. Why do I want that? I want that to power the things to make these. So I've been borrowing some of these. I will replace them sometime, I've been borrowing some of them for some builds I've been doing. And I want to power my assembly table and my lasers, so they need the redstone power. So I need to set up these energy cells and a whole load of the pipes and things. So I need to make a liquid transposer, I think. First of all, we'll just look at this. So this goes to dark iron, and from that, have I got any space? Nope. Oh well. From that, I can need something else before I do that. We were going to the barrel upgrades, and I made one already, but I collected up some other stuff so I can make some more now for you guys. So I need some blaze rods, ender pearls. There must be some ender pearls here somewhere. Ender pearl, ender pearl, ender pearl. I know I've got some. There's stuff over here for it. Now, I'm just glad nothing spawns over here, because if it did blow up, I would be slightly annoyed. See, I've got loads of things here that are just piling up. There's iron ore there that hasn't been filled up in the pulverizers for about an hour or so, so they do build up quite quickly. And let's see, there was some ender pearls here. There we are. I think I'll sleep as well so you can see in a minute. And I wanted to upgrade these barrels, so I made one upgrade and did that. But I can make some more now if I have some barrels, yes I do. Ender pearls, blaze rods, and ooh, what else did I need? Barrel upgrade. Oh yeah, I've got that on me. There we are. Barrel upgrade. That's awesome. Oh, can make some more as well. And even some more on top of that. Ooh, what do I need in the middle? Barrels. Okay, ran out of barrels. Never mind. So basically what you have to do with these is you just shift and right click a barrel. So let's say that. So it's got a edge on it now. I do one of those over here so you can see it away from the noisy blaze. So that's normal, and now that's not normal. And with this you can now fit 1,000 stacks in there. 1,000 stacks of 64. So I've got another one there. So I can fit 2,000 stacks 64 in those two barrels, which is the same as 30 individual barrels. So we'll be changing the setup over here. So where I've got 8 of them for nether brick, 4 for soul sand, ton for netherrack, and I've got a whole load here for cobble. I can now change that to say 2 barrels of 1,000 stack ones, and it will be brilliant. So at the moment I'm sending it through a void pipe because I got too many in these barrels, but I can just keep filling them up now, just in case I need it for the future. If I want to make a sand generator or something when I get loads and loads of power. At the moment I'm having a bit of a power problem. These turbines aren't producing a lot and they are not very reliable. But this power source over here is amazing, and as I work towards some sort of fusion reactor or some sort of crazy power source anyway, then this will do, and it's working very well. So if I've got something I can put in there, okay, that's still going. I want to put in soda light, if there's enough of that. Yeah, there is. So, where am I at now? I want to make liquid transposer, that's what I wanted. And I probably want to make some more of, nah, they're okay. Liquid transposer. Because the next thing I wanted to do was make a load of red power stuff. I think it's red power. To do my chips. I think I've just said that, haven't I? Oh well, we'll carry on. So I need machine frame. I think I had one of these somewhere, but I think I did have one of them somewhere, didn't I? They're crucibles. I was playing with them. Didn't really get them to work how I wanted them to work, so I packed them up. Liquid transposer. I'll look for that anyway, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I gave up. I'm to make a new one instead. Far too long time to go and track down an item that I don't know if still exists. I did have a couple of blowouts here with a couple of these items when I was putting some in by accident. It was a silly mistake of mine, So it may have gone up that time, I don't know. Was it that way? Glass in the middle, yep. So make another one of these anyway, and we have to then fill it up with liquid redstone, I believe. Make some copper there. Oh, there we are. I love having so many resources, it's awesome, absolutely awesome. Glass, machine part, and bucket. There we are, liquid transposer. Now this has to be powered by redstone, one of these engines. So I'll just steal one of these. 2 of them. 3 of them, let's flash out. And how I like powering all these redstone torches. Not levers because they have to go on a solid block. And as I'm trying to stop spawning here, these are great. So I do have some of them lying around somewhere. Or I'll just make some. Let's start making everything from scratch today. Oh, and also in my inventory you can see that I've got the heat vents for the electric engines. They're very useful. Stops them getting too hot and stopping. So you get a nice consistent output. Oh, I've redstone here. There we are. So from that I need to... I'll link it up to these because I think these MFEs are quite full. There's still quite a lot in there and they're not even on. So just fill these up first. There we are, plenty. And these go on for a very long time. Very slow burners. Lots and lots of energy. Which is much more fun than having like water mills and solar panels. I did look at solar panels briefly, but I've decided that blast furnace is the thing in my way at the moment. So we'll be trying to do that soon. Don't know about today. But I do want to get these circuit boards to make things cheaper, it seems. A lot of the components seem a lot cheaper when they're in these tiny circuit form. So where can we put this? This needs a normal, so a reduced power outage. So we can go for, we'll put it here. Yeah, no, Okay, I get it, I get it. These magma crucibles are useful after all. Redstone goes in that when it gets enough energy. Pumps it into this, I believe. I may need to put pipe in between them though. Have a look at this. So this is going to go up. And make some... Oh, there is some in there. Does that come to here then? Or does this have to wait? Oh no, it's in here. Okay, so that's actually moved it over. So once that's full now, I don't know how much of this is going to take, but I do have quite a bit of redstone I think somewhere. Well, there's 35 stacks of that one. So I'm going to fill this up and I'm going to let it run until it's ready. Might take a little while. I think I'll add on a few more engines anyway. Make sure that it starts going after I get some power to it. This is just a haphazard little thing here, just to get it going. I'll probably just remove these afterwards because I see from what we've done before, like 2 of these is enough. So I don't think I'll need any more after that. Although I do need to fill up some of the pipes. They have these redstone energy conduits. How do I make them anyway? I might as well make them in the meantime. So electrum and hardened glass. I have got a whole load of hardened glass. That's good. And those blades are quite loud, aren't they? There's so many of them that the sounds are going. It's not bad. I don't think they spawn as much when I'm not right next to them. So let's see, electrum, not normal glass, we need hardened glass. That's a load of pipes. I forgot to put these heat vents in here as well. Heat vent, heat vent, heat vent. I've got to work out what these other ones are. I know that's an energy thing, is it? And that's a fan thing. I've just got to remember which ones they are. So that's going to keep going, and that's going to fill up. 75 at the moment, and that's got 200. Yeah, I'll wait on that. So we'll fill things up with that as well, and they won't start until that's done for quite a while. Yeah, I'll be back when these are filled up, I think. Okay, so it's taken quite a long time, so I set them back up here, like I had them when I was doing my netherrack. So they were working here, just powered from over there. I'll worry about aesthetics later, once I understand where everything is, what everything does, and then I can start building a nice, pretty building. So do feel free to suggest how I should be building an area. Should keep it up here. I'd love to have a nuclear reactor in the sky. I think that's quite a cool idea, even if it explodes it won't do any damage. Just have it like little islands. Wouldn't mind doing that. And soon we'll go back and start helping full on with the team projects, because I'm really understanding everything now. So what have I done? I went ahead and made 13 of them. A few more than I probably should have, and I got 6 more cases, and then I made 60 conduits. And I worked out how I was meant to be charging these once I made them. So let's try and make some now. So redstone conductive. Oh, not that one. And then we have electron. We can use any of these, I think. So we'll just use it like that. And then lead. There you are. Oh, they don't stack, do they? Okay, we'll do that. And then we got to charge them up. So I'm going to set up a charging grid, and I'll be right back with you. And here's where I wanted to be by the end of the episode. We have the engines powering the wire and an ore, the block themselves directly. So those are just charging up anyway, but I was a bit impatient and I said, no, let's just start using our table. So the assembly table is quite cool. You can have it anywhere you want, it doesn't have to be next to a powered block or anything. And these lasers will just fire at it from wherever they are. I guess they're going to be with a certain range, but they don't actually be connected. And I can start making my first chips. Yes. That should make all sorts of things so much cheaper now, and I think you can just... Yeah, I don't know what all the ones actually cost, but I'm just going to keep doing these, because they are so much cheaper to make than the other components in the recipes. Obviously when they're only just like one piece of redstone, when they would cost you like a machine block or something otherwise, then this should really help me. Next time we're going to get this blast furnace working, and I've done pretty much all of my electrolyzing I can, so I have some... oh, where is it? There we are. I got some titanium there. That's 2 bars worth. That's enough to make a quarry. So next time I think we'll be looking at the casing and trying to make a quarry, I think. Casing. There we are. See, these components are really cheap for now compared to the advanced circuit that was in there. That's more expensive. And then I've got the... don't need the advanced machine block, that's really expensive. Machine hole is far cheaper. And I've got some machine parts anyway. And these... well, I've got some machine parts anyway, so that's much cheaper. These make 4 each. I need something like 34 of them or something. And then put some lava in the middle. So we'll set up that next time, and between now and then I've got to reorganise everything basically, and put it in a way such that I would like to have it like that, if that makes any sense. Might spread out a bit, try and colour code some areas maybe, depends how much time I have. And that's because when I start putting things like the industrial blast furnace down, I really want it to be staying there. I don't really want to keep moving it around. The rest of the things are okay to move around, but it's quite a big thing to set up and take down every time. So I think that's it for this episode, guys. Sorry it's been a bit rushed. I've been trying to cram a lot of things in to as short a time as possible to keep entertaining, and these guys will keep going, and they'll probably keep going overnight as well if I leave it the chunk loaded, and the energy doesn't need to be used. I've got 3 MFEs and they're all charged basically, which is hilarious. I just can't use the energy. I even connected it up to the rest of the area, so I can even turn these machines back on, and the pulverizer has been going the whole time. Since the start of the episode it's gone how much? Oh, it's done 4 hoppers. I really need to make more pulverizers, I will admit. I'll probably make a whole load of them and set up a nice area for next time. So, from me and the server, I bid you farewell, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.